Radu. I'm going to try to pick up right where we left off, which is, I think it's our turn. We're playing Ruins of Ardust. It's nice and focused for once. This thing just took off with Carlsby, and we've got to do something about it. Where's the water thing trying to even take Carlsby? I don't know. I should know, right? I think I don't know, but I think he's going to try and take him up to this corner. We get a chance to do something, so I think we're going to attack. Now, can you attack? Oh, I know what's going to happen. Magic missile. Magic missile. All right, I'm moving my... I didn't love how my dice were last time. Oh, but this is going to be a problem, isn't it? I can... Sorry. Get that. There we go. Get that card out of the way. Magic missile. Got it. And I do magic missile at 2d3. So 1, 2, 3 total. Yeah. Oh. I forgot she was on the other page. I say she, it's a water, some sort of water creature. Bon me. Okay. Alright. And, wow. Oh, Banya. Banya. And Quarlin's gonna rush in and go for that dual stabby stab again. First one, 16. That's a hit for sure. So it gets a d4 plus 1. Nice, 5. Ooh. Ooh, what that means is second one, all I have to do is hit. All I have to do is hit. 10, I think it's a hit. Do I have at least a plus 3? I think I do. Plus 4, yes. Okay, so that will kill the watery thing. Banya. Destroyed if removed from water. It's weird, like a solid tendril of grasping, shifting, silvery liquid. It's really hard for me to visualize how this would have worked out. Destroyed if removed from water. Okay, so we kill off the water thing. Wow. And I've got to act fast for Carlsby. That was the first. So we're still in. Well, we're out of combat now, but this is the next round. So I'm going to try to heal because I do have my healing, like potion of healing herbalism. So it's a tough one, though. I need a 15. Not even close. Okay. Missed. Let's switch dice, and Fumble Fizz will come in. He doesn't have any healing, but he does have a high intelligence, so he may be able to do some bandaging. So we'll just try to stabilize. Stable. Stable. So Carlsby is stable. Oh, I just stabilized the water thing instead. Carlsby is stabilized. Ugh. Which means he comes back up. I talked about this last time. Last sesh. He's coming back up with 1 hit point, but at disadvantage. Okay, so whoa, what happened? It's like the water attacked me. Yeah, I know, it's some sort of weird creature. Dude, try to stay alive this time. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I lost it again. This is what I did last time. Does that work if I block it with my finger and then let it come back? Kinda does. Okay, good. All right, where are we at now? I don't know why I'm feeling like I have to go fast. Oh yeah, because of the torch timer. Okay, we are. You are here. Doing a lot of flipping, huh? Crud. Okay, I think I have two different doors I could try, the north or the west. So let's see. 1, 2, 3 north. 4, 5, 6 west. So we will go to the west door. And it is still a big watery thing. It's going to be... Doesn't say the scale. I can't tell if these are supposed to be 5-foot squares or 10, but if they're 5-foot squares, it would be like... It's 5 by 2. It's 5 by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. About that big. That's not very big. That's why I was thinking it must be double. Alright. Fizz, you're in the back again. I'm going to have Corlin go in front because Crosby's in bad shape. Just trying to survive. Okay, can we get through this door, or is it stuck or something? Four pillars are from... Oh, I forgot. So I'm listening in. 4 pillars reach from the floor to the ceiling. Each pillar has a brass lever. The water is 3 feet deep. I'm going to... I haven't read it yet. I'm going to pull the levers one at a time, up and then down if they can go down. I'll have each person do a lever. So one up, one, and then put it back down to normal. One up, then put it back down to normal. One up, then put it back down to normal. Assuming nothing happens, because I haven't read it yet, so I have to play out my whole scenario first and then read it, because something might happen already. The next thing I would do is see if it goes down and repeat that process. I don't know if it goes up and down, or just like up, middle, down, or up, just up, down. So if I can go down from middle, I'll go down, then back to middle, down, then back to middle, down, then back to middle. Assuming that does nothing, I then will say, let's put them all up at once or all down at once. Hopefully by then something happens. That's where I'm going to go. And yeah, that's where I'm going to go. Okay. Oh, there's 4. Oh, duh. I know the code. That's funny. Okay, well, so far as we can tell, despite all of that stuff, nothing happens. And on that note, I am going to roll a random encounter check while we're fiddling with these levers. And no go. It would have to be a 1. Okay, 15 levers. Now we're going to go back to the one spot we just missed, right? Because we've been everywhere else. So the only thing, I think we would go through that door and realize we were back where we were. Go back through to 13 where we just fought the water thingy. Banya. And then go to the north. And we are at room 12. And is that door locked? I will listen in. Um, it is locked. I will try to pick the lock like I did last time with Corlin. 14. Ooh, I got it. Holy cow. Corlin picked both locks. He's going to have to take a level in Thief. He picked it. So the room is filled with chilly, dark water. The sloping floor descends into the water. We can't see the bottom. Oh. Wait. Okay, so it's different. Okay. I almost have to build this one. So I gotta think about this one. So it comes in, so we walk in and then it slopes down. So like slopes down like you sometimes see this at a pool. Um, Slopes down into the deep end. So when they first go into the room, it's not super deep, but it gets deep fast. So I'm gonna say we would we would start to go down a little bit, but when we realize we're going down quickly, like that the water gets deeper, we're going to slow down and reassess here. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay, so we got to do something here. So we can't see the bottom because it's black water. Wow. What do we do? How do we even approach this situation? Uh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a spell I keep forgetting to do. I don't know totally how this would work, but I'm gonna cast Detect Magic with Fumble Fizz and see if anything glows in the room magically. 6 plus 5 is, believe it or not, good. So Detect Magic would work. I think we would see something magic glowing under the water. So I think the water's dark, but I think we would see some glow so that we know it's worth getting down deeper. So how are we going to approach this? Carlsby, I think Corlin's going to be the one to swim. Carlsby's doing things at disadvantage, so he'll stay back up on the slope with... this would be the slope. So that's the safe part, because it actually is about that. And then anywhere further down is deep. So Corlin will actually go down and start searching around. Okay. Okay, so Corlin swims down under the water, and it says there is a marble plinth. I had to look this one up. A marble plinth holds a glass box under which is a purple stone tablet. This is where the glowing is coming from, obviously. So Corlin will kind of swim down there and grab onto it, and a voice yells out from the thing, "Unbelievers! Unbelievers! To arms! To arms!" And at that point, Corlin looks up and dun dun and 6 skeletons come out of the darkness of the bottom of the water and start heading toward Corlin. So we've got these two up here, we've got Corlin down here, And all of a sudden, the skeletons start emerging in the water. Where's Burning Hands when you need it? I'm going to say they're kind of far away. What's that for? 5 and 6. There we go. Like that. Woo! Okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't even know. We're going to roll initiative. We got a nat 20. So, on that note, the skeletons are just not real quick swimmers. So, Quarlin has a moment to do something. Ooh, I know what he's doing. He is grabbing the stuff. He's grabbing the box and grabbing the tablet and swimming up. Yeah. That's what's happening for sure. So he swims up. I think the question is, can he get like all the way up to our guys before they come to us? I think so. I guess the question, okay, it's 20 feet down. Ooh, he'd only be able to get to the surface, huh? If he's swimming and he's like trying to carry shit. So I'm going to say he can just move. He can just move and get up here and start to tell these guys, look what I found. Watch out, there's skeletons. So I can cast Magic Missile. Let's cast Magic Missile. That is going to be at whatever skeleton he can see first. 17 hits for 2. I'm doing two missiles on the same skeleton. 3 and 3, 6. All right. That's actually, well, it's not a kill. That's right. Skeletons are crazy. Carlsby, can he do anything? I don't know that he can. Ooh, I don't have a ranged weapon with him yet. Really? I don't. So all he could do is wait. Oh, I keep forgetting about his Raven, too. I think we get out of here, but the problem is the skeletons are going to get to act before Quarlin gets to act again. So all Carlsby can really do is, I think, prepare to defend. So he's going to get ready to swing if anybody gets close enough. But we're going to have to... We got to get out of here fast is what we got to do. I don't feel like Quarlin should just be able to get all the way, swim all the way up, and then get all the way out. But we've got to get out. Oh, it was all the way across anyway, too. Yeah, so he would have a hard time getting out. Okay, doggone it. Ooh, the skeletons do not have ranged weapons. It does say that. So, we're just going to have to hold our ground, I think. Carlsby will step up, even though he's at disadvantage. Quarlin's going to get ready. I wish there was something Carlsby could do rather than waste his turn. I guess he can take the things and put them away. He carries the most stuff. And the skeletons are going to approach. Are they close enough to just run up and start attacking us? If so, we're kind of screwed. I feel like maybe what we should do is see how close they were. I'm going to make a 50-50 check. That's what I'm going to do. Each skeleton is going to have a 50-50 check to see whether they can get all the way there, get all the way to us, or uh, sorry, I'm not making sense. Uh, so like I'm gonna roll for this skeleton, and if I roll a 1, 2, or 3, he gets to Carlsby and attacks. If I roll a 4, 5, or a 6, which is good for us, he can get there, but it takes his full move. Does that make sense? 6. So he gets there, but it takes his full move. But he comes up here. This one gets there, takes his full move. This one can attack. And I would say based on where he's located, he's probably attacking Carlsby. He's got a short sword, even though it shows that. Ooh, but that's a hit. Oh my god. That one short sword, 1d6. And Carlsby has 1 hit point, right? He only has the 1 hit point. So he's down. Carlsby the Courageous is having a time of it, is he not? Okay, this one. 6, he can't get there. 4, he can't get there. And last one. 6, he can't get there. Woo! Okay, so here they are, all surrounding us. Fumble Fizz, get out of here. Open the door and shut it as soon as we're out. So Fumble Fizz walks out, gets out the door. Corlin yanks Carlsby, and they shut the door. Oh my god, and the timer's going to go out too. They shut the door, and we got to run. We got to barricade it real quick or something. Can we barricade it with spikes? Is that what iron spikes are for? We got to make sure it's shut. I have a crowbar. I think I can barricade it with the spikes, basically. Like have Fumble Fizz put the spikes in the door. And he also notices that his torch is getting out. So Fumble Fizz will first try to barricade the door with, like, put spikes in it so that they can't open the door. Corlin is then going to start to try to heal him. Have I lost my heal? I think I lost it. I think I lost both heals. So yep, because all he can do is the torch hasn't gone out yet. I just did, but he's trying to heal and not heal, stabilize. Oh god, he needs to stabilize him. Nat 1. I can't use my luck token on that, I don't think. Because it's such a high check. It's so hard to get. So, oh my god. These skeletons are not just going to sit there either. Okay, I'm going to save my luck token. So, I missed my roll to try to stabilize. Fumble Fizz is busy barricading the door. Carlsby needs to see how many rounds he has. 3. He's got 3 rounds. I kind of need to track rounds this time. I don't usually do that. It's the skeleton's turns. What are they doing? Would they go back to their spots, or would they try to break down the door? Maybe they don't continue to chase us. I'm trying to see if there's a hint what they would do. Okay, I think that... Oh, what kind of doors is it? It just says locked door. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Do the skeletons continue to pursue us? I think that's likely. I think they probably do. So let's roll it at advantage. Do they so a high roll means they continue to pursue us. A low roll means they go back and sleep at the bottom of the ocean. High roll. They do continue to pursue. On that note, because we have the stuff, right? On that note, all they can do is start trying to bash down the door. And I guess what I'll say is I'll give them. I don't want to. I can't give them each a check. That doesn't really make sense. There's kind of only room for maybe two of them at a time. So I think I'll collectively give them two checks to see if they can get in. They have a +1. Nope. And nope. Whew, okay. So on our next round, Fumble Fizz has to light the torch. But he's actually going to give it to Quarlin. He's going to hand off the torch because Quarlin just was unable to stabilize. So Fumble Fizz is saying, "You light the torch. I'll try to stabilize him." So Quarlin now has to light the torch at disadvantage. DC. Ooh, what's my rule for this? I need a rule for this. DC 12 disadvantage dex. That's what it is. DC 12 disadvantage dex because it's dark and he's trying to light a new torch. No good. 6 and 6. So on that note, I think Fumble Fizz has disadvantage to try to stabilize him. Oh my god, he got it! It's 16 because he's got a +3. He stabilizes him in the dark. And they've got to start moving. And they've got to light a torch. So, Quarlin, Fumble Fizz says, "Give me that damn thing back. Here, you take this guy. Pick him up." We're running. Oh, he's stable with 1. Nope, he's stable with 1 hit point. That's right. But he's at disadvantage. Let's go. So we're running away in the dark. Where are we going to? Holy crap. We're going through that door. I think we want to get to where it's not wet. So I can now kind of show the whole map. So we are here. We shut that door, so we're right here in the water trying to save him. We do. We're going to come through that door and try to get to there. That's what we're doing. But it is dark, so, and the skeletons are going to try again. So, do we get to move still? Yeah. So, he gets to move. He gets to move. He gets to move. So we can get near away. Now the skeletons get their 2 shots at it. Busting down the door. No, and yes. So they finally bust down the door. The second one busted down the door. Oh god, we still have to run. We do have a lead on them. So they get the door busted down by the end of the turn. Now it's our turn. I think the question is, we're operating in the dark. How do we get out of there and get safe? Get to safety. The water doesn't slow them down. Is there anything else we know we can do? we do get through that door. We can get through that door even if we're just following the wall to where that statue is. So I think that the skeletons come through the door and they look around and they don't see us. I don't think they're going to pursue, right? Do I need to make a roll for that? Is there any chance they try to chase us not knowing where we went? I don't think I'm going to roll, but I'm curious. Let's say if I did it at disadvantage, meaning okay, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll at advantage. Do they give up? Do the skeletons give up when they can't see us? Yes, they do. They give up. Thank God. I felt like I had to roll that, but I didn't want to, as you could see. So we are able to get... Oh, I know. I do need to do one other thing. Skeletons go back to their spot. We have to roll a random encounter check because that was a lot of slogging through the rooms. No. Okay. So we get to that room. And we need to regroup. We get to that room. We need to regroup. Carlsby's in bad shape. I'm now out of some spells at least. And I think we're going to take what we've got and get out of here. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to hex crawl. We're not going to hex crawl it. We're going to dungeon crawl our way out of here. So we're here. And I think every 3 rooms, basically, I'll have to do a random encounter check. 1, 2. So we get up. Where did that go? Oh, we're back to... Okay, so we only have to do one random encounter check because we're actually not that far away. Random encounter. Okay, what's it going to be? There's a random encounter chart for this dungeon. I didn't want this one this time. I usually like the danger. Nah, I wanted to get the heck out of here. Get back to town. Here's our random encounter. D6. Woo! Okay, I need a number here. Oh, God. 6. Can I luck token that? I can luck token anything, right? Wow. Okay, here's what happens. This is kind of ironic. We come up the stairs and come back to the main room. Like we're back at the beginning. Sinking, swimming. Why am I singing? And where's my dungeon? Okay. So we come back to this room, the dungeon, the first room. And when we get there, we come up the stairs. There's a group of robed figures. And they say, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Stop." And I am going to roll a reaction check. It specifically says in the book to roll a reaction check, so let's see what happens. Oh, 11, really high. So that's actually good. I don't think... Oh, man. I thought we were dead meat. I don't think they're, like, nice to us. So 11 says curious, and 12 plus says friendly. Do we have any charisma bonuses though? Yes, Fumble Fizz does. And he's salute. And he's a goof. So these guys stop us, say, "What are you doing here?" And Fumble Fizz says, "Oh, well, we were just we were on our way out. We were paying respects at the temple, or I don't know, something of like that." Um, no, that's not what he says. I'm just gonna back it up and start over. He says, "I was just looking for my spectacles. Have you seen my spectacles?" And they're like, "What are you talking about, crazy old man?" And uh, Corlin is gonna give him a nudge, like, "You don't have spectacles." And they're gonna go. They're just basically they're like, he. This guy seems kind of nutty. We haven't seen your glasses. You guys better get out of here. And we do. We get out of here. So we go outside. We've got a hex pro. I'd like to get back to a town because this is getting long again. But if I get back to a town and can stop the session there, it gives me a chance to figure out like downtime and all that jazz afterwards. Whew, I thought those cultists were going to get us. Oh, yeah, it's cultists, by the way. So now we have to figure out how to get out of here. So I'm going to say it's like late. Do we really want to travel all the way back to a town, or do we just want to camp out and try to recoup? Maybe that's all we do. Maybe we don't get back to a town, because that's like 2 days travel. I don't really want to travel unless I have to. So let's not. Let's say we try to find. It's night. We try to find a place to camp. And I have camp rules, and I have a camper, and I don't remember who it is, so I'm just going to roll it and then figure it out. A high roll means we find a good, safe camping spot. That's pretty good. I think I get a plus whatever to that to get to an 18. I won't get to an 18, but I'm in the middle at a 16, or, above 12 anyway, which means a regular, pretty safe camping spot. We hunker down. Poor Carlsby has been he hit the deck 3 times. We do need still to suffer a couple random encounter checks. I want to say 1. I want to say it would be 1. And if I had done poorly on the camping roll, it would be 2. So we hunker down for the night. Is there a random encounter? There is. And we will find out what next time. Now let's not. Let's figure out what the random encounter is now. Let's figure out the random encounter now. But I'm not going to play it out yet. So it's still going to kind of end on this. There is he's got his own random encounter chart in here. So I'm kind of excited to use it. I have not hit a random encounter yet. Till now. And it's not great because we're still in bad shape. Encounters within Ardust or near. I think we are within, so it's a D20. 10. Twist. No, just kidding. It's not a twist. Oh my gosh. I have to roll a D10. That is not great. 2. We will take a 2. It says 2. We see these winged creatures coming towards us. We think we've got this safe spot, but we see the shadow of these winged creatures coming towards us. Ooh, interesting. Okay. And they are swooping down, and right as they come into view, we can see. I wish I had a mini right next to me so I could show you. That worked. Wow. It is two harpies. So we'll find out what happens with the harpies next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Bradu. Please drop a comment if you're watching this. I get like no comments, and then people will tell me, oh yeah, I've watched some of your videos. They're cool. So it's like, if you watch one, just drop a comment. Any comment would help because I get zero comments.